sports.
All right. After getting two four-star recruits, we get the wide receiver out of Florida and a right outside linebacker out of California. But we lost our right end, and we also lost the left tackle. Next, we have committing the center and a middle linebacker, both 3 stars. But before that, we have to play the Utah Utes. Playing them home. Just lock in. We're playing number 3.
Mississippi, affectionately referred to as Start Vegas, where earplugs are highly recommended because the cowbells will be ringing.
Alright, let's do this date. Playing home, and we're getting the ball
and
first.
And the Utes will put total leather to crank us up. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So Mississippi State's offense will start this game off. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this game.
Looking to throw on second down. Got it set up on the outside. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misconnection, it's second down.
What is this play?
Looking to throw it again. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
Now on second down after the incompletion.
I will never understand that.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
I think the wide receiver needs to do a better job making it look like he's going deep. He never got the cornerback that time to turn his hips, and because of it, he couldn't separate, and the ball got swatted.
What
That's
a
a catch
job to
right
lay
there.
out and make the catch. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there?
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Looking to scramble. He breaks a tackle. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and Missouri joined the SEC. So this is always a fun one to watch, David. Wide open offense from the Big 12, and then you get the physicality and the speed from the SEC.
I think you nailed it right there. Two totally different worlds. They live in different worlds all the time. One is pitchy.
There we go. There we go.
Touchdown Bulldogs! And they score first. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Up, throw the button. Again, number 3. Give it. Come on here.
He'll bring it out. And he pops it up inside the 20. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. So the Utah Utes offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Coming after it.
Knocked
down back at the 13. They're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on second down from the 13.
Come on, defense.
They'll run it from the gun.
Got it.
Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Got him downfield.
Are you serious?
Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. And the Utes are on the move. To the ground with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Off play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Down to the 16-yard line, it's first and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Gets it out fast. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Fast motion from the offense. To the air, it's rising. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Gives it to the back back on the
Oh,
draw.
no, what? Come
He's
on!
dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down.
Alright. And he misses!
The
He
official
misses!
says no good.
I'm 7-0. Let's go. Alright.
A 7-point game, guys. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. Oh, it's a fumble. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
Let's replay this. Knee down. Knee down.
We'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
Knee down. Knee down. If they say that knee down was down, you're lying.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play
Yeah, I
will
know
be
I'm freaking
overturned.
right, bruh.
And they'll line up from the 31 on
Right,
1st
dude.
down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Booth. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Quickly
Good
complete.
block. Good block. Good block. Here we go, Coleman Jr. Come
A
on.
huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. He's going to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top.
Yes, sir. That's a
Quick
first.
strike complete.
Come on.
He's
Slowly
got
but
enough
surely,
for the
we're
first
making our
down.
way.
They'll
We're making our
slide
way
at the
slowly but
24-yard
surely. We are
line.
making our way.
Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Still looking on the move.
Fuck, man.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback checking off. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And the ball is picked off. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20.
Oh, you gotta be
touchdown,
fucking kidding me, man.
What a
Come on,
great
bro.
play by the defense and
Come on,
paying it
man.
off with the interception return.
That's fucking
This time
ridiculous.
it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers, go jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Complete downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Trying to find his man on first down. Quarterback adapted. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Yeah, and you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
On target to the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They're bringing heat. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
At the end,
Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. Coming out with it, it's Stanley. Gets it across.
All right, Utah getting the ball first.
And not quite what he would have picked up, just taking the touchback. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think
I'm
you said
sick and
something
tired
that's
of
important.
defending
I think
that,
running the
bro.
football is an
So sick and
attitude.
tired of
Like, it
defending
starts with the offensive line.
Every game, it's
physical,
like every
having a
game.
nasty
They just
attitude,
spin off
running back,
wherever they
same
want
thing.
to, bro.
I think they need more of that in the second half.
Is it because
I
your
think even if
defense
you're
is
this
tackling
defense,
is
you have an
terrible?
opportunity to make a statement here.
You
Yeah, I
trying to
know
tell
you
me
guys
that's
went
what
in
it
at
is,
halftime
bro?
and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very
Yeah,
first
bro.
drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
They'll try to run.
We in the backfield, come on, bro.
They were all
You saw it? I was
nowhere
there.
to
You
go
freaking
as
went.
that
I
third
was
down play
there.
turned into
We
a
watched the read
disaster.
option, everything. I was
First
there,
one's on its
brother.
way. The leg ought to be
Not
strong.
getting out of
We
that
called
shit,
on
man.
twice in the victory last week. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating.
First
And you
line,
got to
that's
put
it.
that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play
Give me
caller,
at
this
least
is
3
tough,
yards.
right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first
5,
down.
I'll
In these
take it.
types of games,
I'll take
I
it,
think you're
move.
just
I'll
trying
take it,
to
I'll
get
take it, I'll
guys
take it,
out
I'll
in
take it.
space.
I
See
will
if a
take
dude
it.
can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
On second down, looking again to throw. Gets open down the middle. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. And the Bulldogs will snap it on first and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the tight end.
Just catch the ball and keep
And
going.
just
Catch
a
the ball
short,
and
safe
keep going.
pass play. They pick up a few. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give to the back.
Good block.
They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10
Yes,
yards and
bro.
they'll
Martin's
move the
open.
chains.
Yes.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Wide out in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. 6th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. The quick out. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those cornerbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick 6. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
They're trying to get to him.
He's
got it. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15.
For quarterbacks, we always talk about soft focus around you, hard focus downfield. That quarterback was dialed into his wide receiver with laser focus, knowing he's going to get hit, not too concerned about it, though, and that's why he was able to complete that throw.
Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Booth. Tackled immediately after the catch.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense.
That's a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe you.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Rising. Getting some heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Going into the 4th quarter.
And you want to talk about his favorite
boy.
receiver,
Come
it
on,
might
boy.
be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Takes the handoff. It's Bernard. Picks up just a few.
Make a punchy football, bro.
Willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
We won't take this
Typically,
spot
at
for
this
this.
spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
And the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to go.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The aerial assault continues.
There we go, bro. Come on. He continues getting open. I promise you. We're going to give him the ball, man.
And the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
Why are we false starting, boy? Why are we false starting?
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Quarterback checking the play. He's looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And
mistake for running,
receiver on
but
the same
you gonna run
page.
anyway.
Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Touch pass on the Jets.
Yes, sir! Good block!
Lots of room, headed to the goal line.
What more
And
into
they
the
made
end
it to the house when
zone?
they found that 6 points
Playing the
were waiting
Mississippi
on
State
them.
Bulldogs up
And the
17 to
extra point
7.
extends the lead to double
Three
figures at
points
10.
left in the fourth
About to
quarter.
kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it
Bring the ball
out.
out the
It's
field.
He's
Ooh!
brought down at the 16. Much better off to take the touchback. Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm.
Way to get in that
And he
backfield,
will be
boys!
sacked at the 6-yard line.
Way to get in that
And the Utes
backfield.
will hustle to the line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive
Second and
positive.
20.
A first play that can get you going. But
Second
you
and
just
20
kept backing up and
17.
going backwards, and that
Come
is not the
on.
start to the drive they were
Go over the top with it. Come on. There we go. Come on.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man all by himself. Racing down the left side. He's at the 10.
They don't deserve that
Touchdown,
touchdown.
Utah. And once he found daylight,
They don't deserve that touchdown. This is what this game needs to fix. Right here. Obvious interception right here. Obvious. So obvious.
ignored, baby.
Each and every week, I
But
think
instead,
this
they
coach
wanna
has
make
got
this
such a
game
good job
interesting.
of
They
scheming
wanna
ways to
dick
get
ride.
this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch,
Since they wanna make
this
the game
now his
interesting, I
10th
bet.
receiving
Bet.
touchdown on the season.
Fair catch, called for and made.
We'll make it interesting.
The Mississippi
We'll
State
make this
offense headed back to the field to go to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw.
Bitch. Fuck you.
Finds his big tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Oh, run this run. Give me power.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Coleman. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
That's why we won a fucking
The
game.
Bulldogs pick up the first down.
Oh,
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now he's got it all the way down.
Stay
to
patient and we win the game, baby.
They are threatening on first down.
Quarterback Neil taking this out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You thought you can come to our house and win this game? Yeah, no sir. No sir.
They're taking advantage, throwing in 2 straight completions now back to back.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning
Coach thought
plays
he
at the
was coming
right
to our
time
house.
can really set the course for the
What
rest
is
of the
that?
season.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a
That's
lot of snaps.
crazy.
They've seen a
So,
lot of looks, and they've lost
So
close
real,
games like this in
the
past.
freshman
That wasn't the case
Carson
today,
coming out
David. Too many
67%
guys out there
completion,
making
2
big
touchdowns,
time
1
plays.
touchdown,
And I
360
think
tackles.
belief is what you build. That confidence, you
Dude.
know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to
With
win.
33
You know
rushing
you're
yards
gonna make that
today.
play in the
Very
big
important.
moment
Averaging
that continues to
5.5.
build on
Coleman
week-to-week success.
Jr., the
And you look up and
junior
you're
out
like,
of
dang, we strung a couple wins together.
averaging
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollack, I'm Reese Davis,
in
and
the
this has
tight
been another
out of
presentation
London,
of
getting
EA
90
Sports
yards,
College
averaging
Football.
15 yards per catch. Whitmore with 49 yards on the day and a touchdown, and Mosley with 41 yards on the day as well. And then defense, man, we talk about all over the place. Mitchell, only played on defense 2 times for Boston. Kingsley Jones, Russell, Shepard, Anderson, Lewis, and Purvis each having the tackle for loss as well. Mitchell also having 1.5 sacks on the day. Shepard, Anderson, Lewis also each having half a sack. There were no interceptions on the day, which there should have been, but we're not going to talk about it. Anyways, Mississippi State Bulldogs have taken down number 3 Utah. Tune in next week to see where they rank.